Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. On behalf of Iqra University Islamabad campus, I welcome you all. So in this video, I will briefly be describing about the Department of Computing and Technology, our policies, and an introduction to the university. My name is Dr. Naveed Ijaz, and I am head of Department of Computing and Technology. So let's start. Here are the vision and mission statements of ICRA University. The vision of ICRA University is to transform the life of youth through world-class education at an affordable price. And the mission of the university is to be a world-class institution of higher education and research, promoting technical skills, critical thinking, and public duty to help develop a prosperous and progressive society. Here is an overview of the top leadership of the university. And the brief history of the university. The four campuses of Iqra University were established in Karachi in 1998. The Islamabad campus was established in 2002. Uh, there are about 25,000 or more than 25,000 students are registered across all campuses in Karachi and in Islamabad. And Iqra University has spent a lot on CSR projects, including tree plantation and development of underprivileged schools. Iqra University is one of the top ranked universities of Pakistan. As you can see in the slide, that Iqra University was recognized by HEC as one of the top ranked institution. Here is a glimpse of the academic programs being offered in the Islamabad campus. So we have Department of Business Administration, which is offering BBA, the Bachelor's in Business Administration, BS Accounting and Finance, MBA, MS, and PhD in Management Sciences. Then comes our department, Department of Computing and Technology. We have following degrees: BS in Computer Sciences, BS in Software Engineering, MS in Computer Sciences, MS in Software Engineering, MS in Telecommunication, and PhD programs in Computer Science and Telecommunication. Then we have Department of Fashion and Designs, which offers three degrees: Bachelor's of Fashion Design, Bachelor's of Textile Designs, and BMS, Bachelor's of Media Studies. And then we have Department of Social Sciences, offering various programs in international relationships, development studies, economics, etc. Here is the academic calendar. So an introduction to academic calendar is that at the start of the semester, we issue a calendar because the semester is divided into weeks and each week has a certain activity. The activity usually starts with the registration of courses, and then there is a date for adding or dropping the courses. Then there is a date for midterm, for withdrawal, and final examination. Each and every activity is decided in the form of a calendar which is called academic calendar, and it is available at the start of the semester. You can find academic calendar of fall 2020 in the on the website. ICRA University do have scholarship policy based on academic record of the students. So if you are a full-time student and you have high performance in your academics, you will get a scholarship. So there are three types. If you have GPA 3.5, you are given 20% of the scholarship, 20% of your fee. Then if you have 3.75 GPA or more than 3.75 GPA, you have 40%, you get 40% scholarship. And in case of 4 GPA, you get 60% of the scholarship. So for high performing students, ICRA University to give scholarships in the form of some discount in the fee. At ICRA University, we have, apart from academics and curricular activities, we also have a lot of extracurricular activities. There are many student clubs, including dramatic club, music club, adventure club, eco club, sports club, debate club, media club, etc., etc. So if you want to see your timetable, the timetable is available on the website of the university. And if you want to know your own timetable. So there is one timetable which is for all the university. And if you want to know your own particular timetable, you can go to student area, you can log in using your registration number and password that will be provided to you, and you can just see your timetable. These are some important links. You should know that the links of these people so that you can contact them in case of any query or in case of any issue. So we have a student office which generally deals with uh, different affairs of the students, like admission and scholarship, etc., etc. Their email is given here. Then we have a finance office for for the things related to fee and money, and then we have IT office. Uh, we have a DBA, database administrator. And if you want to see to get updated some updates related to ICRA University, you can join us on Facebook, Instagram, uh, and Twitter, and also we also have an official YouTube channel. Now I will be discussing the Department of Computing and Technology. So the department is headed by an HOD, the head of department. Uh, Me, myself, Dr. Naveed Ijaz is currently the HOD of Department of Computing and Technology. I am assisted by two program managers, namely Mr. Sadiq Hussain and Mr. Mohammad Awais. In case of any queries related to department, you can contact us. So my email address is hod.cs@icsp.edu.pk. And if you want to access my program managers, they use this ID manager.cs@icsp.edu.pk. We have highly qualified faculty which who have studied in uh, reputed international and national institutions. So this is my brief profile. This is Dr. Mohammad Ehab. He's a professor, a very senior and very much experienced faculty member. Then we have Dr. Adnan Suhail. He did his PhD from Austria. Dr. Abdul Hamid did his PhD from USA. Dr. Sadaf did her PhD from France. Dr. Bilal Bashir, he's also assistant professor. Dr. Nabila, she's also assistant professor. Dr. Muhammad Babar, he's also assistant professor. Then Ms. Tuba Nasir, she's also assistant professor working in the area of software engineering. Mr. Sabir Kamar, a very experienced person. He's also working as an assistant professor. Engineer Ibrar Khalid, he's also assistant professor. And Ms. Faria Sajjad, Ms. Javeria Javed, Mr. Zulfikar Ali, Mr. Fahim Shokat, Ms. Taira, uh, Ms. Aksa Rashid, Ms. Sania Amjad, Ms. Sumaira Shafiq, Ms. Sana Yusuf, Mr. Awais Ali. So we are always in the urge of hiring highly qualified faculty. So right now we have the faculty which is one of the best uh, in the city, or I would say in the country. So faculty is highly qualified and experienced. Then we have a department of student affairs in which we have uh, four directors, uh, which we call DSA or Director Student Affairs. So for male students, we have two Director of Student Affairs, Dr. Jasim Tariq and Dr. Tasawwur Hussain. Their emails are given here. Ms. Aisha Rehan and Ms. Tuba Nasir, Ms. Tuba Nasir, they work as Director Student Affairs uh, for female students. So any kind of issue uh, related to life of students inside the campus and in the university, you can discuss with Director Student Affairs. So here's also a job description of DSA. So basically they are here to provide assistance to the students in any way possible in their life, in the classroom and outside the classroom. They're also responsible for maintaining discipline in the campus. They also provide counseling to the students and guidance to the students in both academic and non-academic matters. Some facilities which are available in the university. So there is free Wi-Fi available in the university. Uh, if you come to the university, you can just connect to the Wi-Fi using the network ID IUIC, and the password is ICRA Islamabad. We have spacious classrooms. All classrooms are fully air conditioned and equipped with multimedia systems. We also have multiple sports activities. We also have transportation facilities. And if you want to, uh, when the classes will start in the campus, you can also avail the facility of transport. Some summary of infrastructure. So in general, we have 11 labs. All of them are spacious and equipped with modern uh, computers and uh, other devices. Like in case of electronics lab, we all have the infrastructure and we have the equipment available for all kind of lab experiments. And these are big labs, and they are generally available for students to work on the campus. A brief overview on the academic policies. So generally, a full-time student who is studying a semester in case of undergrad education for BS programs, they are generally taking 17 credit hours. So 17 credit hours means that they will be studying 17 hours of classes per week in general. So the difference is that if you have a course like Introduction to Information and Communication Technologies, so it is a 3+1 credit hour course. So it will be 3 hours of class, and 1 credit hour is for the lab, and 1 credit hour of the lab is equal to 3 hours of teaching in the lab. So, academic calendar, as I already discussed, is provided to you at the start of the semester. There is a provision for course withdrawal. For instance, if a student thinks that he is not performing well in a particular course, he can withdraw the course. So in that case, his result will not be affected. And then the academic calendar also includes the dates of midterm examination and final examination, and it also has the deadlines for payment of tuition fee. If you score a GPA that is less than 2.0 in a particular semester, we call it that you have been listed on to a status which is called probation. So you will be on probation, and uh, if a particular student remains on probation for 3 consecutive semesters, he will be dismissed from the university. He will no longer be the part of the university. So we also have attendance policy. For each course, you need to have at least 80% attendance in the class. There are many assignments, projects, and quizzes given to you. Unlike the annual system, which most of the people have been studying in their intermediate, semester system is a bit different. So you have to be a regular student. You have to submit your assignments, projects. There will be class tests, and all of them will contribute to your overall grade. So you have to be attentive throughout the semester. It's unlike annual system, which you can study in last 2 or 3 weeks and you can get a good grade or you can score well. Semester system is different, and you need to study right from the first day, and it is kind of a continuous evaluation in which there are many quizzes, assignments, projects, and many other activities which all contribute to your grade. We have a strict policy of plagiarism. Plagiarism means copying. So if you copy from some assignment from the internet, from some other source, from another student, so the university is very strict about this, and there are severe penalties that are imposed for plagiarism, which can significantly affect your grade and which can also lead to some kind of disciplinary action. Uh, how do we contact students? So we have different ways to contact students. So first of all, as you might have been receiving some messages from the university, so we have an SMS based system to contact systems. We can also email you, And we have an LMS. I will talk about it later. There is a web-based Student Information Center, SIC, for where you can just log in and see your results, and there are many other things which you can do, like registration of courses, etc. Here is the grading scheme. We follow an absolute grading scheme. So if your overall grade is divided in the form of 100 marks. So let's assume that there is 10% weightage of quizzes and 20% weightage of a project and 30% weightage of a midterm and 40% weightage of a final exam. All this will contribute to give you a total marks from out of 100. And if you get, let's say, some marks which are between 88 and 100, you get an A, and the corresponding GPA is 4. If you get marks between 81 and 87, you get a B plus, and your grade GPA is 3.5. Similarly, B, we have grade B, C plus, C. And if you score less than 60 in a particular course, you get an F. By getting an F means that you need to repeat this course. You have to study this course again in a full semester. It's not like annual system that you just appear in the final exam. Rather, you have to study this course throughout semester. Here are the courses for BS Computer Science programs. First semester courses, there will be 5 courses: Applied Physics, Introduction to Information and Communication Technologies, Calculus and Analytical Geometry, Functional English, and Personal Development. BS Software Engineering students, they will be also be studying Applied Physics, Introduction to Information and Communication Technologies, Calculus and Analytical Geometry, Functional English, and Personal Development. MSCS courses can vary. Most likely their courses will be research design and inferential analysis, theory of programming languages, and an elective. MSSC students will be studying software quality engineering, software project management, and an elective course. MS telecommunication students will be studying digital communication and 2 elective courses. Now, lastly, a very important point, as we all know that starting from March, the universities were closed because of COVID-19 and we were into online education. Iqra University is one of the institute of Pakistan which had a remarkable response towards pandemic, and our online based education was a success, and we tried to facilitate our students in the form in this tough scenario. We have a world-class learning management system, LMS. Where the name of this LMS is Blackboard. Students can just log in into Blackboard, and their classes will be available over there, and their ID and password will be provided to them. Please keep on visiting university website for updates. There is a policy shared related to online education, and you can just go through that policy. And so the policy in short is that for this semester, for 2020, the MS classes, the master's classes, and PhD classes will be on campus right from the start of the semester. So this is first phase towards opening the university. So we have decided that we won't be opening the university on day 1 for all students. So we will be opening the campus gradually and in phases. So in the first phase, MS PhD students will come to the university and they will have classes on campus. In the second phase, maybe after a few weeks, those classes who have less number of students, senior classes, the elective courses, they will be brought back to the campus. In the third phase, uh, those students who have the practical classes, labs, etc., those will be brought to the campus, and first semester students will be brought to the campus. And in the last phase, the university will be open for all the students. So this is the policy which we have made. The details of this policy can be seen on the website. So if you go to the website, there is a student area, and in the student area, there are some guidelines available for students for online education. Please go through them. So Here's some details of Blackboard LMS. So you can just log in on this. You can just go to the link ikra.blackboard.com, uh, provide a username and password. This will be given to you. And once you log in, your courses will be available here. And every detail, the teacher will contact you and the teacher will guide you how will you take classes and how the online education will work. So and uh, in the due course of time, the teacher and the department will be guiding you and assisting you in the usage of this Blackboard system. So in this Blackboard, all the lectures will be available, and uh, so you have to familiarize yourself with this system. So in the end, I would like to say that we wish you all the best in your stay for 4 years in Ikra University in case of BS program, and in case of MS program 1.5 to 2 years in case of MS program. Lastly, I would like to show you once again the contacts of the department. So for any query, in case you want to ask something, you can send emails on these addresses: hod.cs at iqraisp.edu.pk, manager.cs at iqraisp.edu.pk. Thank you very much.